An island where time has no meaning. Where what you desire shall be fulfilled at any time and any place. Like the eternal spiral which enchants and charms you, it is limitless in its quest to satisfy your appetites. This magical island was created for you. Some call it the most bespoke experience you may ever have. We simply call it the Nautilus.
Thank you very much, Tetiana, and thank you very much for joining us here in the beautiful bar atoll. So I think you've seen the video. It sort of starts to keep you dreaming about your next visit or sending your guests here to the Nautilus. And obviously, we're very happy as well to support Intour and your efforts, obviously, to promote not just the hotel, but certainly as well the Maldives as well. So, so welcome to the Nautilus. As you will see over the next couple of slides, it's a world of your own making. So here, everything is possible. So Faru will send you through the presentation to get you dreaming, to get you aspiring to your next visit. And then after the presentation as well, we will guide you here through the Nautilus retreat where we're sitting, which is actually our prime residence in the overwater category. So it is a house that has 2 bedrooms over the stills overlooking the Indian Ocean. And as we are speaking from you from the inside, outside, we actually kind of see the waves coming in into the lagoon. So very, very romantic. So we will show you and share that with you as well afterwards. Fantastic.
Great to have everybody here, and we look forward to the presentation. Thank you, Tetiana, for organizing.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Tatiana. Thank you. So I will go live with my presentation. Garrett had to go, unfortunately, but so I will continue the presentation. Okay. So the Nautilus is located in the UNESCO Biosphere of the Maldives in Ba Atoll. It is the most beautiful place to be. This is truly amazing with the seasonal mantas coming in, a lot of sea creatures. And here we have only 26 houses and residences available. We have very small inventory. The island is quite intimate as well, with what looking at this picture right now, you can see these are our ocean houses. Now, we do not call any of our rooms as villas or suites. All of the houses that we have are suite level, and we call them houses. And why, I will explain you also. This is related to our hallmarks of the Nautilus. So the Nautilus was created with the vision of a man. He actually wanted to have a place where anybody can call it home, be comfortable where they are, come as they are, and stay as they please for as long as they want, and to have everything that they want in one place, and where no desire is left unsatisfied, and everything that they need is just at within reach. So our hallmarks of the Nautilus comes from time stands still, which is our main one of our main hallmarks. Here at the Nautilus, we don't have clocks. We don't have fixed timings for anything. All of the restaurants, the spa, water sports, excursions are available for guests at any time that they want. So, for example, if you would like to have your spa treatment at 10 o'clock in the evening, this is completely possible. If you would like to have uh, breakfast during lunchtime, or lunch at dinner time, or vice versa, what we say is here at the Nautilus, the guests don't have to get used to the resort. Rather, the resort gets used to the guest's timing. And this is personalized to each and every guest who stays with us, which then creates the ultimate comfort of home for each person. Our next hallmark is also about unscripted F&B. This is also quite linked to the comfort of home, which kind of makes up all of the other hallmarks that we have. With unscripted F&B here, we have three restaurants, which I will show you as well. We don't have like fixed menus. There are guidelines, but guests are free to order anything that they want, and the chefs will prepare it for them. Lastly, free spirited experiences. This means, again, guests are free to like book or go for excursions or any other activities, like go at the sandbank at sunset, have dinner over there, do a cruise in the morning, anything that they feel like. Those who come here, they are free from um, all of the worries that they have. They can do as they please. So anything is quite possible, which is what we aim to do here at the Nautilus. For the arrival experience, we recently opened our private seaplane lounge as well. What you see here on the picture, this is our branded Nautilus seaplane, parked by a sandbank, which also is owned by the Nautilus. So when the guests arrive, what we provide is CIP service on arrival for all of the guests. So when they arrive by international flight, they don't have to wait too long. They get to go through the CIP. Our airport representatives will assist the guests with escort them to our seaplane lounge. They will be checked into the seaplane, and they will be on the way with just a short 30 minutes ride to the Nautilus Maldives. The unique things about the Nautilus is primarily it's all combined in the hallmarks that we have, which we went through as well. This is one of our houses, just outside our two-bedroom residence, where dining, you can have a really nice family dinner as well, or even as a couple. The houses are quite big that we have here. The guests have freedom to have their breakfast is anywhere, anytime concept. So this means the guests that they can choose to have the breakfast in the restaurant, or they can choose to have the breakfast in their house, whichever that they choose to do. There is no additional charge for having the breakfast in their house. So this is again a comfort that we provide for the guest, which they can choose what they want to do. There is personal butler service, and this is full butler service where the guests, all of the requirements, all of the requests of the guests will go through the house master. We call them house masters here. They will be arranging everything for the guests from pre-arrival, where they get the preference of the guests, all the way until their departure and post-departure as well. Anything that the guests will need, this will go through the house master, right? And this is one of the pictures that I really like as well, which shows on the aerial shot the beach as well. This is from one of our beach houses. You can see that it is the landscaping here is really beautiful. There's a lot of lush vegetations, and which gives you privacy, but also gives you a really broad view of the beach and the lagoon that we have here. Again, comforts of home, and I will just briefly show you how the island is structured. Like I mentioned before, 26 houses and residences. Each of these houses have private temperature controlled pools, which is something very unique as well, which you don't usually find in the Maldives. So even if you want to have a swim in the evening, the water isn't cold because you can set the temperature to your preferred temperature. And this can again be personalized through the house master before the guests arrive. Just like any other preferences, dietary preferences. So we do have a pre-arrival form which we share with the partners and then to the guests, which the guests can fill out, and we get this information. So when the guests arrive to their house or residence, it is already set up with everything that they like, the way they like it. So they feel that they are really coming home. We have 8 ocean houses. This is what it looks like on the outside. We have living room in all of the houses and residences that we have. And right here as well, you can see this is just the starting category, which is 282 square meters. So this is our leading category and also the smallest that we have. So you know that it's quite spacious. And we have here up to 3 adults and 1 child we can accommodate in the 1-bedroom houses. Next, I will just show you just inside what it looks like with the living room space, the bedroom. Then we have the beach house right here set on the beach, again with really nice vegetation around and the pool. All of the houses and residents have swings on the deck, which the guests can relax and enjoy during the day or even in the evening as well. Then we have the beach residence, which is a duplex villa, duplex house. So this is the living room area is actually downstairs, and then the bedroom is upstairs. So you get a really nice elevated view when you wake up in the morning and you look outside, you see the sunrise, and you can see the lagoon, the waves, and it's really a beautiful feeling to wake up to this view during when you wake up in the morning. And next we have, as you can see inside of the beach residence, how it looks like. We have 3 units of the beach residences. This is scattered around the island again. And then the ocean residence, we have 2 units of the ocean residence. Again, it comes with very spacious living room area and the bedroom as well, which you can see here. Throughout all of the 26 houses, the design is very similar. The design is actually inspired by the Nautilus shell. So all of the designs are circular shape, which means that there aren't any edges or corners. And we also had a family who actually came to the Nautilus just because of this reason, that she felt it was safe for her children, that there weren't any edges and corners in the houses. So this is also one of the advantages that we have with the design aspect of the Nautilus. This is our 2-bedroom beach residence. Again, this is a duplex villa, so we have 1 bedroom downstairs, and then the master bedroom is upstairs. Downstairs, there is a living room area and also a small pantry. This is the location from where I am actually speaking to you right now, the Nautilus Retreat, which is our 2-bedroom over water residence. Here we have, this is single story. So we have 1 bedroom in the left side and 1 bedroom on the right side. The living room area is right here in the bigger picture that you see. And then you have the views of the Indian Ocean right in front of you. Next is our jewel, which is the Nautilus Mansion, which is our 3-bedroom beach residence. We have only 1 unit of this available at the Nautilus. This is with 2 bedrooms upstairs, so you get again endless views of the ocean from the top floors. Downstairs, you have the really spacious living room area. And this is the only unit, and this is the only room we have that has also a private gym at the mansion. And you can also access all of the duplex villas from the inside staircase and also from the exterior. Thank you so much for the lovely comments. And here, this is the inside of the mansion. So that was all of our houses and residences. When we come into unscripted dining, again, we have 3 restaurants and 2 bars. The first one, Zaytoon. This is our fine dining restaurant, which is located over water. It is quite romantic as well, and also perfect for families to sit inside, which is ceiling to floor glass walls that you can see. And also you see these little pods on the water, which really gives you that privacy. If you come as a couple and you sit there, you feel that it's just you, just under the stars, having a really lovely meal. So the cuisine here is Mediterranean and Middle Eastern cuisine. And on top of Zaytoon over here, what you can see is as well, just upstairs over here, you can see this is a picture of the whiskey and gin bar that we have. You also have a really stunning sunset from here. Again, it is a perfect location to go to before sunset, enjoy some drinks, and then you move on to dinner, or you can always go to our Naboli pool bar. Next is Ocaso. This is one of my personal favorite restaurants. This is a combination of Peruvian and Japanese cuisine, and we also have a teppanyaki table over here at Ocaso. And also on the sides, then we have private cabanas where guests can sit down. So all of the restaurants, even though the island is quite small and the restaurants are also small, there is a lot of privacy in the way that it has been designed for the guests to enjoy. And because of our concept of not having a fixed timing, you will not find a lot of people in the restaurant at the same time. So it works really well even when the resort is quite full, that you feel that you're on your own, even though the island is small. You don't see a lot of people at the same time. Now, lastly, Thyme, the third restaurant that we have is, we call it all-day dining, but everything is basically where you can have dining at any time that you want. So this is international cuisine, and also where we have the breakfast buffet setup. Now with the breakfast, the concept is anywhere, anytime. We have a small buffet section area where we have a selection of different varieties available, but also it is again very personalized through the housemaster as well. The team curates the experience for the guests, understanding what they want, what they need in the morning. For example, if a guest prefers to have a certain kind of dish in the morning, this will be available for them when they come to the restaurant, or if they are having their breakfast in the house or residence. And Naboli, this is our pool bar. At the pool bar, we have from every day from morning until 6 o'clock, we have free flow of canapes complimentary available for the guests. So they can use the beach facilities and they can also do water sports activities, which is right next to the pool bar as well. And they can enjoy some drinks, use the pool, and during the sunset time, this is where we do the Nautilus rising. Nautilus rising is an event that we do every day. If I had to explain it to you in a simple way, this would be all of the resorts, how they do the management cocktail every week. However, here at the Nautilus, we do this cocktail hour every day, and the guests have complimentary sundowners, daily style snacks, and live music every night at Nabol. So we call this the Nautilus Rising. Again, because you see there is a shell which is shaped like the Nautilus shell in the middle of the pool. At 6 o'clock when the sun sets, this illuminates and it really feels like the shell is rising above the water. Hence, the name is the Nautilus Rising. It is quite a magical moment to sit here and to see the sunset just below the horizon in the Maldives. So this is a picture where you can see from this angle where it is lit up. And then we have the Solasta Spa. So our spa offers different kinds of treatments. Again, this can be tailor-made to the guests and can be at any time that they would like it to be. We have 4 treatment rooms at the spa, which you can see 2 on either sides. And in the middle, at the end in the middle, this is the yoga pavilion. We also have a partnership with Ananda in the Himalayas, which is a wellness retreat. And we do provide Ananda's treatments and also yoga sessions together in partnership with them here at the Nautilus, which you will not actually find anywhere in the Maldives or anywhere in the world except for in Ananda wellness retreats. So this is an added advantage where you come to the Nautilus and you also benefit from us having this partnership with Ananda. Apart from the spa, also we do have spa beds in our residences available. So if the guest would like to have a treatment in their house, this will be arranged and there is no extra charge for having a treatment in the house. So from here you see this is one, this is actually just outside one of the spa treatment rooms. And this is inside the spa treatment. We also have glass floor right here, just by the bed. So you really have a little bit of movement and you can see the sea creatures still even when you are having the spa treatment. Apart from the massages, we also have the other, apart from yoga and the massages, we also have a salon in the spa where we can do manicure and pedicure as well. And this is our overwater yoga pavilion. We do have anti-gravity yoga available as well. And every day in the morning, we also do have complimentary yoga and meditation in the yoga pavilion, which the guests can join. This will be the only group activity actually that we have on the island. Apart from this, most of the activities are actually private. So next, you see here, swimming with mantas. Now, this is the unique thing about coming to the Nautilus, where we are located at Ba Atoll, which is the UNESCO biosphere. We are just about 10 minutes away from Hanifara Bay, where you have the whale sharks and the mantas coming in, starting from around April and until October. This year they were here until quite late, not this year, actually last year. They were here until about November. And if you have seen some photos, it is quite unique. Since last year, we still have the bioluminescent planktons on the beaches here in the Maldives and here at the Nautilus as well. You see, when the sun goes down and it gets dark, the whole beach and the shores are filled with the bioluminescent planktons, and it really feels like you have stars above and you also have stars by the shore. Lastly, we have Aquanautica, which is our water sports and dive center. So you have also all kinds of activities available. We have big game fishing boats available as well, and we do have also for other excursions and cruises and trips, we have 2 yachts as well. We have snorkeling. We do guided house reef snorkeling or even snorkeling trips outside of the island, diving as well to different locations, jet ski, sea bob, and recently we've also introduced e-foil, which is quite exciting as well here at the Nautilus. So you can see just like this, you can go for a really nice dolphin cruise in the evening or morning as well. And then we also have weddings and celebrations of different occasions here. In terms of weddings, we can do this on the island, right in front of the house or residence that the guests choose, or in front of our restaurants or any other areas. But the most selling and the one that the guests really like to do is our sandbank wedding ceremony, which is quite intimate, private, and romantic. Now, we also do have a kids club here on the island, which is called Young Wanderers. For young wanderers, kids starting from 3 years until 11 years can go and join the activities. We have different activities every single day, and these can also be curated to the guests that we have at that moment, and the programs can be customized with the parents according to what the children in-house at that moment in time like to do. For example, if we do have a lot of boys in-house at one time and they like to do it, they like to play football or volleyball or anything else, we will arrange these kind of activities. Or if the kids are interested in doing some cooking classes, again, our cooking classes in the kids club is also complimentary. We also do treasure hunting and different kind of activities at the Young Wanderers. In terms of other facilities, we do have the gym. We have a multi-purpose court available. This is our housemaster. In terms of the experiences, we do have the sandbank barbecue experience and also movie under the stars. Breakfast can be anywhere, anytime. So the manta ray dance, which is really exciting again, big game fishing and also diving excursions can be arranged. Yes, so thank you very much for listening to the presentation. And with that, now I would like to actually show around the retreat that I am in at the moment. So I will just join from a different device.
Thank you to Farsa for the wonderful presentation, and actually island looks so beautiful, and it's really a cozy, very boutique one. So if you have guests who want to explore Maldives and enjoy intimacy and all this, you know, for couples, romantic atmosphere, and maybe for some people who are searching for calm and very sophisticated rest. So I think even with the kids, you see beautiful kids club there as well. So if someone is searching for the very quiet, sophisticated rest, I think that Nautilus is the best choice ever. Yes, I see that you reconnected. Farsa, can you talk to us a little bit so we will check connection?
Hello, Tetiana. I was actually not able to hear anything from my other device. So what I'm going to do is maybe improvise a little bit and just take my laptop around to show everyone a little bit. Great. So just from the entrance right here, when we enter, and then you have here a beautiful view of the living room area, which is where we see right now. So, and when we look up, the everything here is again very circular in shape. We go in from the living room area right here and then to the dining area. So the dining area again comes with a little pantry area as well. Then we have a separate service entrance where the housemaster can come in and they can organize anything that the guests need. We do have here the dining table as well, just set up. And then we have the first bedroom downstairs right here, which we have with the king bed. And you have also access to you have access outside through this door right here. And now you can see what it looks like. We have the pool with a beautiful view right over here as well. Today, the tide is a little bit on the high side and going a bit crazy, but and we also have a lot of wardrobe areas available in each of the houses and residences. So there's 2 on each side, which you can see right here. When we go in now, this is the bathroom. So again, with the bathroom, we have here views just outside. So very inspiring. So I will show our master bedroom that we have here at the retreat. So as we move now again back through the ocean house, and this is one of the unique things that I would like to show is that in each of our ocean houses, we have glass bottom floor right here, where you can still watch all of the sea creatures going about. Never a boring day, I would say. So this is the master bedroom. You see right here, and views outside again. And lastly, we have here the bathroom. So I will pass over to you, Tetiana. That was the end of the presentation from me. And if you have any questions, you can actually just post in the chat box, and happy to answer.
Thank you, Farsa. You have very detailed presentation and very nice showroom. It's really beautiful. I love the colors and how cozy the rooms are looking like. Looks like it's really how to tell it. You can't call it a room or
any questions.
It's
from
really
anyone?
a house. It's really a house. So, dear partners, if you have any kind of questions for Nautilus, please write it in the chat.
You're most welcome. It's my pleasure to show the Nautilus to everyone.
Yeah, and while we are waiting for the questions, because I believe you have ones.
So if we don't have any questions, I will pass to you, Tetiana. But at any time, if you have, you can always also reach out to Tetiana, and we can work together on anything. But I do really look forward to welcoming your clients over to the Nautilus to give them this wonderful experience. And I can guarantee that once you have someone come here and experience the concept that we have, they would really never go somewhere else where they would have to get used to something else.
Farsa, but can you
So over
hear
to you,
me?
Tetiana.
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Yeah, partners, can you see me? If you can see me, can you please put pluses in the chat? Okay, good, because I talked to Farsa and she can't hear me and can't see me. So she has a very thank you guys that you get back to me. Okay. Very cool. So if you will have any kind of questions, just drop it in the chat and we will reply. The property is really beautiful and the location is really, it's Ba Atoll. We call it Golden Atoll in Maldives, and I think that you know it. It's atoll that is very famous by Honeyfar Bay, where you can see the mantas all year round. So it's really location, and the island by itself is really wonderful. And today we prepared a special surprise for all participants of our webinar from Nautilus. Thank you very much for Farsa and for Garrett for very generous offer. First 5 bookings that is coming via participants of the webinar from you guys. The guests will receive cinema on the beach with the soft drinks and popcorn for all the guests during their stay, and this voucher will be applicable if the stay will be minimum 5 nights and stay period until May 2023. So if you will send out any kind of booking and to Nautilus and attach this voucher, your guests on your name will receive this wonderful add-on. I think it's really nice, and we can put even the greeting card from you as a travel agent. So it will be a bonus how to win the heart of your guests. I will send the voucher to all of participants, and as usual, our webinar is recorded. So the video of the webinar will be sent to you and uploaded to YouTube. So you always can get back and to review webinar one more time. And in case if you will have any kind of questions, you always can get back to me. I will send you also a link to the sales kit of the property. So there you will have menus, photos, videos, pictures, everything that can help you to sell the property. And of course, Inter Maldives is always here for you. And I'm so delighted that you joined us today. And we have really a lot of partners today. Because I think that the property and the topic of our webinar today was really, really cool. And thank you, Farsa and Garrett, for joining us today. I see that we don't have you don't have any kind of questions. The presentation was quite detailed, right? Yes. Oh, I can see you
hope
now
so.
and yes, and I can see you now and can hear you now. So I just also have a few questions for you, just to make it a little bit clear. And about the reef around the island, is it accessible from the beach, or you need to take a boat, or it just like you can dip in the water and swim into the reef?
You can actually go to the house reef by swimming. So we have right here that you saw in some parts of the island around, we do have some wave breakers, but just behind the wave breakers, this is where we have the house reef. So if you would like, Tetiana, I can also forward you some pictures. The house reef that we have is beautiful because, again, this is a natural island. And it's and we are in Ba Atoll, so you can't get better than that. Yeah,
I'm
so I will
sure.
send you some videos and pictures of the house reef that we have here, which you can share.
So I can share also with the partners today, so they will have this information, and maybe some of them would be delighted to promote it. And also, what kind of a special offers currently you have in your property?
So at the moment we have 20% discount that we are running, but of course through you we are more than happy to be flexible, where we have a little bit more inventory available. So you can always reach out. We're more than happy to help.
Oh, Carmen, thank you. I will be waiting for your email. I will write my email here in case if you don't have it. but I think all our partners should have it already. But oh, yep, I sent it. Yeah, and one more question. Like, I know that the island is not very big itself, and it's really lovely to walk around. But do you have bicycles for the guests, or it's really like not needed there?
Actually, it's not needed at all. You can just walk around the island in like 5 minutes if you
Okay.
walk fast. It's really small, but the way the landscaping is done and the way it has been structured, you feel that it's a little bit bigger when you are actually inside the island. Yeah, but you don't need bicycles at all. The housemasters do drive buggies in case any guests require to take the buggy somewhere. They will be taken by the buggy. Yeah.
Okay, cool. And can you walk around the island by the beach? Because it's really
Yes.
like, not all the properties can give this opportunity. Like,
Yes, you can walk
you
all
can-
around the island from the beach, and I actually do this quite often, almost every day, just around sunset time to go all around the beach.
Nice, nice, nice. When I was staying in Maldives and living in Maldives, I also used to like, it's like in the morning on the sunrise, so in the evening on sunset. It's always lovely to walk around when you have
Yes.
opportunity. It's stunning. So, dear partners, thank you very much for the participation. I see that you don't have any questions, but as we mentioned, you always can get back to me and ask any questions. Thank you so much, Farsa, for joining us. And I will send you also the link with the record of the webinar. It will be uploaded to YouTube. And I wish you a happy upcoming weekends. It's just a few days. And for Maldives, it's tomorrow, right? Friday?
Yes.
And
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I just want to put one more time the video of the property because it's really beautiful. I fell in love. It's really nicely done. To those who joined later and maybe you missed it, so you will have a nice vibe by the end of the webinar. And see you on our next webinars, dear partners. Bye bye.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
An island where time has no meaning, where what you desire shall be fulfilled at any time and any place. Like the eternal spiral which enchants and charms you, it is limitless in its quest to satisfy your appetites. This magical island was created for you. Some call it the most bespoke experience you may ever have. We simply call it the Nautilus.